Hello everyone, Grandpa the Nerd here, and welcome to Grandpa's Movie Review here on my YouTube channel. Now, I'm gonna get, to the point. I don't like videos that take forever to get to the point, so here it is. I watched a movie the other day called Beneath Us All, and let me tell you, it was really, really good. Now, my movie reviews are going to be short and sweet, give you my thoughts, impressions, and then we'll move along, because there's nothing like some blowhard going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't want to do that. I didn't go to college, spent a lot of money to get a degree to tell you what I think you should like and not like. I like this film. If you do, cool. If you don't, cool, because it doesn't affect me at all. And if you go and see it, then that's good. That's what directors, producers, actors, they want. They want you to see their movie. So, however you get there, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm here to discuss real quick the 2023 release of Beneath Us All. Now, it's a vampire film, and I'm kind of on the fence about vampire films. Sometimes they're either not gory enough, or there's too much love involved. I'm not a big fan of love-making videos in my horror movies. I can go on the internet and find tons and tons of love-making videos. So I don't have to worry about that. But, I'm not big on romance. There's some romance stuff that I do enjoy. Like, I own the Gilmore Girls. Yeah, boo, hiss, hiss. But I thought it was a great show. I own Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so it looks me look like a little bit of a hypocrite because it had a lot of romance, but it was a different kind of thing. It was a TV show. If you expect a lot of gore and violence in your TV show, you're probably watching HBO, and I don't really consider that so much TV as, I'm getting off the subject. Anyway, it's called Beneath Us All, and it is a vampire film. But it is a vampire film that I was worried at first. Didn't think I was going to like it. I looked at the synopsis and that, and I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to like this. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. The movie looked good visually. I watched it on Vimeo, and it looked great. I don't have the most powerful rig in the galaxy, but it does HD, so it looked good. I don't know if I'd rather watch it. I don't think I'd want to watch it on DVD, so I might end up going back and buying a digital copy on Amazon. But it was a very good movie. It had a great story. I'll give you a little. It's about It's about a foster home and a vampire. So I'm going to tell you because I don't want to get too into it. But it's about a foster home and there's a vampire involved. Now, I know your wheels are spinning like, ooh, well, what's this? Well, you're going to have to watch it. You're going to have to watch it. Grandpa watched it. He enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It was a great movie. And it had a great story. But, and the actors did a fine job. Director did a fine job. I really liked the music. The music set the tone. It was really nice. But I will give extra props for one area. I mean, everything was good across the board and everything, but I'm going to go one up. I'm going to go one up here and say the makeup. Whether it was the effects of the vampire teeth and eyes or the way the vampire looked or any of that stuff. The vampire looked amazing. If you go back, scroll down in some of my B-movie TV stuff, here on my page, you'll see I'm a big fan of monsters and creatures and bad guys and all that kind of stuff. And this vampire looked sweet. This vampire was freaking sweet. I'll just say that right now. He looked really good. So whoever did the makeup and special effects on this film, Beneath Us All, you deserve to be cheered, clapped, and you deserve to get way more work than, I don't know how much work you've got, but if you've got enough room on the table for more work, somebody should throw it your way because it looked awesome. Now, as for the story was original. It was an original vampire story. And it brought emotion. It made me think things. And if I can get emotional over a movie, then I know it was a good one. And there's movies out there that don't faze me at all, that are still good, but they could be better. You know what I'm saying? They could be better. But this one it made me think. It made my emotions roll. So I have to say, if you take the vampire out of this film, I'm thinking maybe the writer of this film or the producer, somebody involved, or multiple people, who knows, involved in this film have a lot of firsthand knowledge about being in foster homes. there are a lot of foster parents out there who probably shouldn't be foster parents, but, cracks form and they slip right in and they're fucking, ooh, pardon my French, they're foster parents for decades and they really shouldn't be. So, I have to say, this was kind of like one of those tales where it's like a warning, like be careful about foster parents and, make sure you do the right thing. And if you come across a foster parent that maybe shouldn't be a foster parent, you should do your best to make sure they aren't foster parents. So, the ending of this movie, I'm not going to give away anything. I'm just going to say it brought a tear to my eye, and it was sad. I was hoping for a bright little, happy ending, and I didn't get that. So there's another plus, because they could have made a movie that was followed all the correct pathways and did all the things that this is what your vampire film's got to do, this, and this, and this, and this. And this one did their own thing. Sad ending. I really was depressed. Not depressed in a bad way, like, oh my God, I'm never going to go to work again. I'm so tired. Don't give me some food and IVs. No, I didn't do anything like that. It's just, it was depressing. It was like, man, I thought there'd be a good, happy ending, and you got a sad ending. But it didn't make it a bad film. And some people, you get your words crossed. When I say sad, I don't mean sad like it was crappy. Sad. It was just genuinely emotional. Like, I wasn't bawling, but I was like, man, that's just you got to see the movie. You got to see the movie. It's called Beneath Us All. I know you can pick it up. I know Amazon has it on DVD. You can rent it. You can buy it digitally. I didn't look into anywhere else, but you can. You just search it, Beneath Us All. You can go to the Internet Movie Database there and find out about who's all in it. Like I said, everybody did a fine job in acting, even the kids. And I know kids sometimes are touch and go or not touch and go. They either do a good job or a bad job. They're either acting good or they're overacting. So it's not like, the kids did a good job in this film. But I don't do big reviews. I don't show movie clips. It's up to you to go see it. How many trailers have you seen? And you're like, dude. Then you go to the movie, right? And you're like, damn. They showed us all the good stuff in the trailer. The rest of the movie was, ugh. So I don't show any pictures. I'll show you an image, but I don't show you, movie scenes or anything like that because I just don't feel like it. Plus, the copyright monster. You got to watch out for the copyright monster. He'll eat your face. But no, you guys need to check out Beneath Us All. It's a good vampire film with a good story. Sad story, but a good story. Great acting. It's not a gore fest. That was probably one of the things that I was like a little disappointed. Didn't have a lot of violence, but I'm going to tell you, the story was enough to make me overlook the fact that it wasn't like, the most brutal movie ever. Because it was, like I said, it was a story. Foster families, the overworkedness of someone, who's the emotions and stuff of a person who has to deal with that kind of stuff. The bureaucracy people. So you just check it out. It's called Beneath Us All. I really enjoyed it. I think you'll enjoy it too. And hopefully I can do some more. Hopefully if anybody out there has a movie they want me to give a little talk about here, I'll do it. And I don't, like I said, I don't give big reviews, and I do honest. Don't try to convince me your movie's good if it's not. But I'm not hard to please. I've been married almost 30 years. Obviously, I'm not hard to please at all. So if you got a movie you want me to look at, I'll review it for you. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go back to my collection in the other room and maybe watch some older movies and do some grandpa's perspective on these movies instead of a young guy, maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know what you need to do. You need to go see Beneath Us All from 2023. Head on over to Amazon, rent it, buy it, find it, watch it. You'll like it. I really do think you'll like it. Like I said, it has a good story. Story I hadn't seen before. If there's a story like it out there, I don't know. Because this is the first time I've seen, a story like this, a story that was written the way it was that involves a vampire. So, like I said, one more time, 2023's Beneath Us All. Go check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. At least I hope you're not. And until next time, I'm Grandpa the Nerd. See ya. Hello everyone, just a friendly reminder, you can find more Grandpa the Nerd out in the world, not just here on YouTube, but you can find me every weekend on B Movie TV. If you have a Roku, just go into the store, find B Movie TV, download it, run it. You can watch great B Movie TV, great B Movie stuff from martial arts movies to horror movies to sci-fi movies. It's a great channel. It's got lots of co-hosts on, a lot of hosted shows on there. Like Mary Death has a show, Ken has a show, Yahara has a show, and Doug has a show. So they do a lot of... Oh, and Barbie. Don't forget Barbie. She's got a show there. Not the one in the movie theaters, but one that I think's better. Anyway, so that's B Movie TV on the Roku. On the weekends, you'll find me on The Music Moment. It's a show where I review albums and either talk good or bad or whatever, but just trying to entertain people and introduce people to music. You can also find me on rabbitandredradio.com. I have a live show on Wednesdays called Grandpa's Music Sideshow, where I play music for 4 hours and just have a good old time. And it also replays on Rumble Sunday mornings. I also have a show called Grandpa's Playlist where I play an entire album, give my opinions and information, about that album, but just that album from that artist. That's Saturdays on rabbitandredradio.com, and that would also be audio only, just like the sideshow. And then it plays again, I do believe, Mondays on Rumble. I also have three other shows on rabbitandredradio.com. I do, on every other Thursday, I have Neighbors Talking Shit with my good buddy, my neighbor, and my friend Murray, who lives next door. And we have a show called Neighbors Talking Shit, where we just talk about stuff. It's Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central, 5 Eastern, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. A little early, but it replays anytime you want on YouTube. It also, can get you the replays on rabbitandredradio.com. And you can also check it out on Rumble. Same night it airs, Thursday. And then on Saturdays, I'm supposed to do Mind Jacked every once in a while, but it's been a little hectic, so I haven't done it. And then there's another show called Grandpa and the Gimp, but that's not played here on YouTube. More information about that show, you can find that out at rabbitandredradio.com. And also, if you want any kind of merchandise with this ugly mug on it or anything like that, you can go over to grandpas-playlist.com. That's grandpas-playlist.com. And there's merchandise there. But if you don't, I'm just saying, it's got this face on it. I mean, why would you want to see this face all the time? So just a friendly reminder of all the other places you can find Grandpa the Nerd, or places where you know not to go in case you don't want to see Grandpa the Nerd. So either way, there you go. A little bit of a advertisement. See ya. Hey, I know I just did the review, and I know I just did some advertisement, but I want to say one more time, for the people in the cheap seats, Beneath Us All is a great film. I'm the kind of guy, if I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like it. Trust me, if I didn't like this movie, I wouldn't have done it. So just to re-clarify, I found this movie to be very good, and I suggest you go see it, you find it, and you watch it. It's a good film. These people obviously put their heart and soul into the film, and there was no one around throwing money at them, and then later on telling them, well, you can't do this, you can't do this. And so, well, this is what we want to do. Well, you can't because we gave you money. We obviously, I don't know how they funded it, but obviously it was funded in a way where their vision went from page to picture, and they did a fine job. So once again, Beneath Us All. Find the links. Go see it. That's it. No more. Go away. Go away. You've seen enough. Go see the movie. Find it. Stream it. Live it. Love it. Enjoy it.